Good afternoon and welcome to Ray Sumter Field in Bryan as we get ready for the Division IV District Semifinals tonight in Bryan. A very wide open and all-county district here this season. Tonight in Game 1, it is 12-9 Edgerton squaring off against 13-9 Hilltop. And Game 2 will be 12-8 North Central against 11-8 Montpelier. Andy Brigle with you here on this sparkling Wednesday afternoon and into the evening. Game time temps around 81 degrees. We do have some wind gusts today right now blowing out toward center field, so something certainly to keep an eye on. But much better weather situation than what we thought earlier in the week, and I guess even starting over the weekend. Forecast for some predominantly heavy rain today, maybe even some powerful thunderstorms were possible, but fortunately, thankfully, those have missed us, and we have nothing but sunshine today, and as we said, just the breeze to deal with. 3 of the 4 teams that are in this district are repeat teams from last year. Edgerton, North Central, and Hilltop, or Edgerton, North Central, and Montpelier. Hilltop is the lone team that is new to the field this year, and they got a little redemption in getting here by knocking off Toledo Christian. TC eliminated them last year. Hilltop knocked them out this season. Meanwhile, as you look at this district, this is the definition of a wide open district. There isn't a dominant team. I've had a handful of people say, who do you think wins these games? Who do you think advances? And quite frankly, you could make a case and an argument for any of the 4 teams. There is that kind of balance. You just heard me go through the records: 12-9, 13-9, 12-8, 11-8. So terrific balance. 4 county schools. Who survives to get to the regional at Elida? We'll step aside, take our first break. When we come back, the starting lineups from Bryan in just a moment.
Graduation is a time to remember and a time to dream, a time to look back and a time to reach forward, a time to say goodbye to yesterday and a time to greet tomorrow with courage. 2020 Custom Molded Plastics in Holiday City would like to congratulate all the 2024 seniors and wish them good luck with all their future endeavors.
Hi, this is Russ Davies with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Community means caring for the people we call neighbors and the places we call home. For the past 100 years, Andrews O'Neill & Lowe has been proud to do just that. In partnership with Central Insurance, we're honored by your trust in us to protect your family, assets, business, and everything that matters most to you. Thanks for being a part of our story. We've provided you peace of mind over the past century and look forward to doing the same for the next 100 years. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Michael Jordan once said, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen. The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6 just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of Edgerton Bulldog athletes. Looking for a new career? Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Join them as they forge into the future. Good luck and play tough tonight. Go Bulldogs!
Top 4 seeds ready to do battle here tonight. Montpelier, the 1, will face number 4 seed North Central in our late game. This is a 2 versus 3 matchup. Hilltop, the home team, is the 2 seed. Edgerton, the 3 seed. Let's meet the starting lineups brought to you by Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. For Edgerton, coached by Mike Gilland, the lineup looks like this. Leading off, the left fielder, Caden Leppelmeyer. Batting second, the shortstop, Maddox Baker. Hitting third and pitching is Corey Herman. In the cleanup spot is the first baseman, Noah Weaver. Batting fifth, the right fielder, Scotty Krantz. Hitting sixth, the second baseman, Kellen Sanchez. Batting seventh, the center fielder, Braden Leppelmeyer. Batting eighth and catching is Jackson Flower. And batting ninth and playing third is Caden Kernirk. Defensively, for the number 2 seed Hilltop Cadets, it'll be Cameron Schimpf in left, Cameron Slosher in center, Jacob Haskell's in right. Terry Rebeck at first, Brady Wagner at second, Brennan Dempsey at third, and Wade Wagner is the shortstop. It's Devin Dempsey behind the plate, and the starting pitcher today for Hilltop is Race Haynes. It's a couple of right-handers going today. Race Haynes for Hilltop Corey Herman for Edgerton. Those are the lineups. They're presented to you by Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. For the Tri-State's best selection of monuments, remember Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. The umpires working the game today who have their eyes on the game, brought to you by Tri-State Vision Center. Tim Kleck will be calling balls and strikes, and on the bases will be Mike McConkey and Steve Elwood. Those are your umpires. They are presented to you today by the Tri-State Vision Center for all of your eye care needs. Remember the Tri-State Vision Center of Northwest Ohio. It is Edgerton and Hilltop. The winner in this district will play the winner coming out of Northwest District 3 coming up next week. Minster and Marion Local will get ready to do battle. Minster, of course, ranked in the state, the number 1 seed, facing number 4 seed Marion Local. Then it's Fort Recovery, the 6th seed, who toppled number 2 seed Crestview in a sectional final 2-1. Fort Recovery will be playing Parkway. Parkway is a 9 seed. They eliminated St. Henry 7-5. So the bottom part of that bracket filled with a couple of upsets. Game already completed. Lipsick edged Lincoln View 3-2 to get to the district championship game. That's in Northwest District 4. They await the winner of the 5 o'clock game being played this afternoon between Patrick Henry and Delphus St. John's. The Bryan Lady Bears have gone where no other Bryan softball team has gone before, and that is to the Elite Eight. They won in the regional semifinals today, avenging a regular season loss by dominating and shutting out Maumee 5-0. Another fantastic performance by Thea Staten. That offense came alive. They fought off elimination against Defiance last week and took advantage of that opportunity and new life. Won that game in extra innings and won in dominant fashion today over Maumee. So they'll play in a first ever softball regional final coming up Friday at 5 in Division 2. Today in Division 4 softball at Rossford, Montpelier is getting ready to play Monroeville. We'll step aside. First pitch in this one, Edgerton and Hilltop coming up next.
Are you ready to tackle your next projects with the best equipment in town? Then look no further than Black Swamp Equipment, serving Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance. Right now, we have incredible deals on Steel chainsaws. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, Steel has you covered. And that's not all. Need to chip or split that wood? We've got you covered with wood chipper and wood splitter rentals too. But wait, there's more. Our Milwaukee tool sale is happening now. Upgrade your tool kit with top quality Milwaukee tools at unbeatable prices. Stop in or give us a call to discover everything that's on sale. Black Swamp Equipment. Locations in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408. Good luck to all Hilltop athletes and coaches as you compete in tonight's game. This message is being brought to you by the Hilltop Athletic Boosters. The Hilltop Athletic Boosters knows how hard every player and coach works and competes in every practice, meet, and game. If you'd like to be a member of the Hilltop Athletic Boosters, phone 419-799-0253 or like them on Facebook for more information. Good luck, Hilltop athletes and coaches from the Hilltop Athletic Boosters.
You worked hard for your money. That's why we see to it that your money works hard for you, not someone else. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, our earnings belong to our members and go right back to work for you, from better rates to lower fees. We've got the products and people to help you build a more fantastic future every step of the way. Join 14,000 other people just like you who want to do more with their money. Imagine a different possibility at Midwest Community Federal Credit Union.
Are you looking for a mechanic that really knows how to repair both foreign and domestic vehicles? Let me recommend Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions. Dave has spent the last 25 years diagnosing and repairing all makes and models of vehicles in Northwest Ohio. And he's now teamed up with Jason Dietz on State Route 6 just east of Edgerton. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem that your last mechanic couldn't, think of Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions.
Welcome back out here to Brian. Let's tell you about Race Haynes' season for Hilltop. 5-1 with a save on the year and a 1.65 earned run average. Haynes has gone 46 2/3 innings. This will be his 8th start and 11th overall appearance. He's allowed 23 runs, 11 of them earned, 34 hits, struck out 67, walked 24, and has hit 8 batters on the season. Part of a lineup that has, or a part of a pitching staff, I should say, that has a team ERA sub-3. Really good at the Division IV level. 2.96 is the team ERA. He'll be facing, to start this afternoon's game, Caden Leppelmeyer for the Edgerton Bulldogs. Leppelmeyer will dig in, hitting .302 on the year with an on-base of .464. No homers, 12 runs batted in. Right-hander against right-hander. Haynes stares in from the first base side of the rubber, rocks and fires. And the first pitch is a fastball that is in there for a strike at 80 miles an hour. And we are underway from Recreation Park in Bryan. 0-1 the count. Haynes' next pitch. Swung on, hit towards center field, straight away. Cameron Slosher there for the first out of this district semifinal. Maddox Baker in the number 2 hole will come to the plate. He's batting .275 with no homers and 9 runs batted in. Leads the team, or is tied for the team lead with 22 runs scored out of the number 2 hole. And also the team leader in stolen bases with 13. He's a left-handed stick, digs in, and the first offering to him is swung on, punched into the air into left field. Cameron Schipp moving in about medium deep, makes the grab, and that's quickly out number 2 of this top of the first inning. That'll bring Corey Herman to the plate, number 1 hitter on this team at .348. Herman, no homers, 17 runs batted in. He is the team leader in doubles with 6 on the season. Has an on-base of .439. Up about medium deep, or maybe even towards the front of the box, takes a called strike with a breaker. 0-1 on Herman. 2 down bases, empty, top of the first in this D4 district semifinal. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball tailing away, 1-1. It's an Edgerton team hitting .291 as a team, .418 on-base percentage. A ball and a strike. Here's Haynes, up at the eyes, 2-1. An offense this season that has been hot and cold for them this year, but .291 overall. They've scored 149 runs. That one is curled into the air into shallow right field. Long run over for Haskell. Can't make the play. Herman is aboard with 2 down in the inning. Probably scored E9, and it will. A play that Haskell was there for but couldn't come up with. Noah Weaver will now come up. He's number 2 on the team in average at .343. He possesses the only 2 home runs on the season and has drove in 20. Second on the team in doubles with 4. Haynes will take a peek at Herman. A threat to run, not this time. Breaking ball low and away, 1-0. Corey Herman, 6 stolen bases. Edgerton as a team has 49 stolen bases. Edgerton playing a really difficult non-conference schedule. They have a win over Archbold this year, played Lincoln View. The 1-0 pitch, breaking ball, strike 1. A ball and a strike. Young team still, some experience back with Corey Herman, Scotty Krantz, Noah Weaver, Caden Knirk, all part of that district finalist team a year ago, but other guys have had to step into full-time varsity roles for the first time. A pitch up and in, 2 balls and 1 strike. For the most part, it's been a team that's been really competitive, Mike Gillen says, at the plate, and have had a variety of different guys step up in big game moments in the year. 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 delivered by Race Haynes. Tony Gehrig says that this Hilltop team is so good, so confident with Race Haynes on the mound because he has pitched so extremely well. This has been a pretty good defense for the most part. That last error withstanding behind them. 2-2 slider, missed high and in, and it's now run full, 3-2. We mentioned the challenging schedule for Edgerton. I mentioned just Archbold and Lincoln View, but a lot of state-ranked teams, a handful of state-ranked teams on that schedule. Here's the payoff. There goes Herman. That's hit the other way towards right field. Haskell runs over, not going to get there. It'll drop. Herman making the wide turn. The air is going to cost Hilltop a run, running through the stop sign. Weaver going for 3, and he's in there safely. Noah Weaver, an opposite field triple, gets Edgerton on the board, 1-0, as he collects his 21st RBI of the season. As we mentioned, ran through the stop sign, trusting himself, picked a heck of a time for his first triple. Edgerton up 1-0. As Scotty Krantz will dig in. 333 with 12 runs batted in. Has it on base of 433 this season. Little mini 2-out rally here for Edgerton. Up 1-0 looking for more. Fastball pumped in there for a strike. Haynes right around that 79 to 81 range with a fastball. Weaver, good bit of hitting to take it the other way and find a gap. Here comes the 1-strike pitch. Low and away. Good backhand by Devin Dempsey. Dimensions here at Sumter. 320 down the lines. 350 to the power alleys and 370 to straightaway center. Weaver at third, 2 down. Righty-righty matchup. The 1-1 from Haynes is a breaking ball that is up and in. 2-1 the count. Outfield playing medium deep. Again, that wind out to center, sometimes shifting toward right center field, and gusty today. The 2-1 from Haynes, a fastball that is painted black on the outside corner, and that squares the count at 2-2. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down in the inning. And here comes the pitch. A breaking ball that just missed inside. 3-2 the count. 1-0 Edgerton on the RBI triple from Noah Weaver. 2 down in the inning. The pitch. Swung on, hammered towards center field. Moving in is Schlosser. Makes the diving grab to save a second run. Nice play by Cameron Schlosser in center field. The 2-out triple capitalizing on the air in right field. Edgerton on the board first, 1-0.
Spring is here. Hi, I'm Sierra.
And I'm Paul Roehrig Jr. We're the 3rd-generation owners of the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio.
And when it comes to remembering your loved ones, we are here to help guide you.
Absolutely. Everyone deserves to be remembered. And at Fackler Monument, we are here to help you choose the perfect memorial.
Whether it's a picture design, custom creation, a small marker, or large monument, we've got the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company.
Serving the tri-state area since 1924.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number 1, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number 1 is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
Lineup for Hilltop, leading off and catching, Devin Dempsey. Hitting second and pitching, Race Haynes. Batting third, the first baseman, Terry Rebeck. Batting cleanup, the center fielder, Cameron Schlosser. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Wade Wagner. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Cameron Schimpf. Batting seventh, the third baseman, Brennan Dempsey. In the number 8 spot, the DH, Micah Rossman. And batting ninth, the second baseman, Brady Wagner. Defensively for Edgerton, Caden Leppelmeyer's in center. Caden Leppelmeyer in left. Braden Leppelmeyer in center. Scotty Krantz is in right. Noah Weaver at first, Kellen Sanchez at second, Caden Knurk at third, Maddox Baker is the shortstop. Jackson Flower behind the plate, Corey Herman getting the start on the mound as he is set to face the leadoff man, Devin Dempsey. And Dempsey takes a slow breaking ball for ball 1. Herman 3-3 with a save and a 3.74 ERA. He's pitched 43 and a third innings, allowed 25 runs, 18 of them earned, 40 hits, struck out 25, and has walked 9. Delivers a strike on the outside corner, and it is 1-1 now. Devin Dempsey's season we'll tell you about here in just a moment. The 1-1 pitch Dempsey takes on the inside corner, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes now to Leadoff man Devin Dempsey. He's hitting .317, and it's a hit batter, and he's aboard. Came in at .317 on the season with an on-base of .517. That'll jump that up as Race Haynes will come up now. .296 batter. Has a home run and 11 runs driven in. Haynes an on-base of .373 and an OPS of .712. Leadoff man gets his lead. Dempsey. The pitch is driven towards left field. Going back is going to be Caden Leppelmeyer. Can't get there. It'll roll all the way to the wall. Making the turn will be Dempsey. He'll be stopped there as the relay was taken by Maddox Baker. And it is a double for Race Haynes. And the Cadets threatening to answer right back. This is what Hilltop does. Tony Gehrig says that this is perhaps his most talented team, top to bottom, in his 15 years. This is his 15th season as the head coach. That'll bring up Terry Rebeck, best hitter on the team at .460. 2 homers, 23 runs batted in. The first pitch is a breaking ball, slashed towards right. Krantz goes over, makes a running grab. Tagging is Dempsey. He will score, and we are tied at 1 as Rebeck picks up his 24th RBI on the sac fly to right field. 1-1 game. That'll bring Cameron Slosher to the plate. He'll dig in at .279 with 16 runs batted in. Slosher slashing at .451 and .746 with the OPS. A slow breaker is cut on and missed, strike one. 1-1, Hilltop and Edgerton here in this district semifinal. Montpelier and North Central, the late game. North Central, of course, the defending district champion here. Hilltop got here with a 7-1 win over Toledo Christian last week. The 0-1 pitch is roped towards second. Nice job by Kellen Sanchez. He'll toss to first and retire Cameron Slosher for the second out of the inning. A hard hit ball at the freshman Sanchez. Wade Wagner, one of those kids back from a 13-10 Hilltop team last year, hitting .254 with 8 runs batted in. This is a Hilltop offense hitting .262 with an on-base of .395 and an OPS team-wise of .721. Breaking ball in the dirt for ball one. Hilltop has scored 141 runs in their 22 games. Runner on third, 2 down. And that one's going to be a wild pitch. Coming in to score the go-ahead run from third will be Race Haynes. And Hilltop grabs an early 2-1 lead on the wild pitch. Now the base is empty and 2 down for Wade Wagner. The pitch is swung on, drilled toward center field. It'll drop for a base hit. Wade Wagner centers it up. Braden Leppelmeyer cuts it off as it was going to the right center field. Not necessarily the gap, but kind of angling that way. Second hit of the game for Hilltop. Cameron Schimpf is up now. .235 average with 26 runs batted in, though. So he has had some productive at-bats here in his freshman season. Throw over and diving back safely is Wagner. He has 2 triples, 2 of the 4 on the team, tied for the team lead. Herman deals. There goes the runner trying to steal second. Throw one hopped in and in safely with a stolen base is Wade Wagner. Tony Gehrig will run. He has some speed on this team. So now a chance with a runner in scoring position for Schimpf. With 2 outs in the inning, and Hilltop up 2-1. The pitch stays off speed, and it's bounced foul. In that 7-1 win, Haynes went the distance, scattering 6 hits, struck out 11. 2 hits for Rebeck, 2 hits for Schimpf of their 7 in that game. Hilltop doing all their damage in the middle innings. Edgerton advanced with an 8-2 win over Antwerp in a sectional final. Here comes Herman's 0-2 delivery. Down in the dirt, good block by Jackson Flower, 1-2. Herman was the winning pitcher there. 2 runs, 6 hits, struck out 3 and walked 1. Leppelmeyer scored a couple of runs, so did Baker. 2 singles and an RBI for Krantz, 3 RBIs for Braden Leppelmeyer in that win. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2-1 Hilltop in the first. Swung on, ground ball in the hole, into left field for a base hit. Caden Leppelmeyer charging to keep the base runner Wagner at third, but now they're on the corners for Brennan Dempsey. 2-1 Hilltop, bottom of the first here on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. Dempsey hitting $175 with 7 runs batted in on the season. Two out, 2 on, 2-1 Hilltop. First inning. Straightening, stepping, and now a pickoff. They've got him at first, and a great job by Herman to throw Shimp out at first. Freshman mistake over there to eliminate a base runner and end the inning. Hilltop, though, 2-1 with the lead as they get a sac fly RBI in that one and then scoring a wild pitch. 2-1 Cadets after 1.
Are you in the market for high-quality appliances and furniture? Look no further than DirectLink Appliance and Furniture. We have a wide selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, as well as service on all makes and models. DirectLink also carries Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses. And new to the store, Molecule mattresses, made right in Auburn, Indiana. Don't miss out on unbeatable prices and top-notch service on everything you need to turn your house into a home. Visit DirectLink Appliance and Furniture in Bryan today.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Good luck to all Hilltop athletes and coaches as you compete in tonight's game. This message is being brought to you by the Hilltop Athletic Boosters. The Hilltop Athletic Boosters knows how hard every player and coach works and competes in every practice, meet, and game. If you'd like to be a member of the Hilltop Athletic Boosters, phone 419-799-0253 or like them on Facebook for more information. Good luck, Hilltop athletes and coaches from the Hilltop Athletic Boosters.
First ball, fastball for Kellen Sanchez. He clubs it back to the screen. Foul. Sanchez, Braden Leppelmeyer, and Jackson Flower to face Race Haynes. Edgerton already getting some work in the bullpen after that first inning. Hilltop teeing up on Herman here in early going. Pitch down to the dirt, 1-1. Kellen Sanchez hitting .323 with 13 runs batted in. That's good enough for 4th on the team. Another pitch low and away and rolls all the way back to the backstop, 2-1. A little bit more about Hilltop, talking with Tony Gehrig with Haynes on the mound. They really, as we said, they're so confident in chances to being put in positions to win. He has had a terrific senior season overall. That one's hit out of play, foul. And really took ownership of the pitching staff, became the ace when they weren't really sure if there was an ace on this staff when the season began. Has a 2-1 lead here as we play in the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Sanchez. The pitch upstairs, 3-2. The 2 seed for Hilltop, that's the highest seed in school history since this format's been adopted as far as seeding the entire district. The payoff pitch, a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Sanchez down on strikes for out number 1. 1 down for Braden Leppelmeyer. Leppelmeyer hitting .305 on the year, no homers, 11 runs batted in. Braden and Caden Leppelmeyer have combined for 27 of the 88 walks drawn. Braden has drawn 13. That's second best on the team. Takes a little bit outside for ball 1. Montpelier has batted in the regionals in softball. It's a scoreless game. They went 1-2-3 as they play Monroeville in Division 4 at Rossford. 2 balls and no strikes. Congratulations again to the Bryan Lady Bears, who advanced to the regional final for the first time in school history. Bryan and Maumee had to drive to Shelby to get that game decided. Something wrong with geography in the Northwest District or the OHSAA. Understand they tried to get that game moved to a closer and more sensible and common sense destination, but were quietly rebuked. The 3-0 pitch is pumped in there for a strike, and when I mean rebuked, I mean they weren't replied to. I know other teams get sites, and I know they count on those, but sometimes common sense has to jump in there when you have those two, or when you have two teams that are so close together and you drive 2.5 hours away. But I digress. 3-2 now as the swing and miss, Braden Leppelmeyer. Monroeville has just taken a 2-0 lead on Montpelier into the second inning. That one sliced into center field for a base hit. Really good job by Leppelmeyer staying back on the curveball and then punching it into center field for a 1-out single. That'll bring up the catcher, Jackson Flower, who is hitting .255 with 5 runs batted in. It's an Edgerton lineup. Again, 149 runs scored in their 21 games. They've struck out 113 times, drawn 88 walks on the season. They had a walk-off win in the district semifinals last year, only to lose to North Central in the district final. A big swing and a miss by Flower, 0-1. They lost 7 key contributors to that team last year, and that district final appearance for Edgerton in 2023 was the first in a district final since 2015. 1 strike on Flower, the number 8 hitter. Swung on, bouncing ball, being knocked down by the third baseman, Brennan Dempsey. Flips to second for 1, relay, not in time. And the throw gets away from first baseman Terry Reback, trying to advance, and getting in safely into second will be Jackson Flower. So he'll reach on the fielder's choice, 6-4, and then it's E4 on the throw. So now, second out of the inning, but a hustling Flower got Edgerton with a runner into scoring position for Caden Knerk. Knerk hitting .224 with 7 runs batted in. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that evidently was just a little bit outside. Ball 1. Hilltop among a couple of teams that finished behind Montpelier. Locos won the BBC this year at 7-0 for the 4th time in 5 seasons. That's lifted in the air, foul territory, and playable for Reback, the first baseman, but then the wind takes it a little bit away from him, and it just becomes a strike. So now can Caden Knerk cash in here potentially, given new life? Hilltop had hopes of course, winning the BBC. That would have been their first conference title in over 3 decades in baseball, but came up a little short, and now they want to at least get back to a district final, give themselves a chance to get to a regional. Here comes Haynes, 1-1 pitch. Swung on, hit towards right center field. Cameron Slosher over into right center field, makes the grab to end the inning. Edgerton strands a runner at second, middle of the second. Hilltop 2 and Edgerton 1.
Tired of finding out you have no gas in the can when you're ready to get started trimming? Well, the solution to that is simple. Ego battery-powered outdoor equipment. And now through the end of the month, get an Ego Power Plus 56-volt blower and trimmer combo kit for only $229 with Ace Rewards. Or how about an Ego blower or trimmer for only $179 each with Ace Rewards? Stop in and look at Donaldson's whole line of Ego battery-powered outdoor equipment. Whatever you need for spring, from mulch and bird food to power tools, Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan has you covered. Ace, the helpful place.
Every year at this time, our communities crackle with excitement as our young people graduate and prepare for the next step in their lives. Hi, I'm Paul Rohrig Jr.
And I'm Sierra of Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio. We're proud to see them move off to college, start their full-time job, join the military, or start a new endeavor.
We're excited to see them move ahead. Good job, class of 2024.
We wish you well and good luck.
From Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
From Camco Industries in West Junior, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, our 500 associates wish to recognize the area graduates. Your hard work and dedication is leading you to well-deserved success. We all share in your excitement, and we wish you all good luck in your next adventure. Congratulations to all the 2024 graduates.
Welcome back out here. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2 at Ray Sumter Field in Bryan, our first district semifinal. This one between 12-9 Edgerton and 13-9 Hilltop. Cadets up 2-1. Bottom third of the lineup. Remember, Brennan Dempsey, the man at the plate now, was at the plate when the pickoff ended the last inning. Takes low and away for ball 1. This is a Hilltop team, 13-9, 5-2 in the BBC. Middle of the year, after a 1-3 start. After that, they won 6 in a row and 7 of 8 to really build momentum for a push through the season. That's a curveball to Dempsey for strike 1. Tony Gehrig in his 15th season. I told Tony, I looked down, I still see you a year removed. That's a ground ball towards the hole at third. Good job by Caden Knerk, the third baseman, to cut it off and then throw Dempsey out for the first out of the inning. But he has the most experience of all these coaches here in this district with 15 years. In Game 2, Toby Hutchison over a couple of stints at Montpelier, 13 years. Mike Gilland of Edgerton in his 5th season as head coach. Gilland 50-49 as the Edgerton head coach. Tony Gehrig 131 wins in his 15 seasons. Swung on, first ball swinging, crushed toward right field, and a running grab made by Scotty Krantz to retire the DH, Micah Rossman, for the second out of the inning. Rossman had been hitting, actually was looking for his first hit of the season. He was a lineup change late in the game here. Here's Brady Wagner, bases empty, 2 down, takes a fastball in the dirt. Brady Wagner hitting .219 with 7 runs batted in. Another interesting note about this district, 3 of the 4 teams, the head coaches are graduates of their respective schools that they are coaching. A swing and a miss by Wagner. Tony Gehrig at Hilltop, Toby Hutchison at Montpelier, and Josh Hicks at North Central. Mike Gilland, a Napoleon grad, but in his 5th year at Edgerton. The 1-1 swung on, hit the opposite way, knocked down by first baseman Noah Weaver. He'll flip to a covering Herman, and that'll do it for the Cadets in the inning in a 1-2-3 inning here for the first time tonight. 2 in the books, 2-1, Hilltop with the lead.
Are you ready to elevate your archery game? Then look no further than Knocking Point Outfitters, conveniently located just outside of Bryan off US Route 6. No need to worry about the weather. We've got an indoor archery range to keep you on target and in top form. Call for open range hours, and coming soon, experience the thrill of Techno Hunt and 3D archery. Bring your own bows, and all you have to do is snag our special tips. Plus, discover our extensive selection of guns, bows, and ammo in stock. Knocking Point is your go-to destination for all things archery and more. Visit us today and let the adventure begin. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot. Summertime is the perfect time to think about pools. Come visit the Pool Place, located inside the Handyman Hardware in quaint downtown West Unity. They've got a full line of pool supplies along with electronic water testing to keep your water crystal clear. If you've always dreamed of laying around a pool all summer, they can help you make that dream come true. If it's liner replacement or just old equipment that needs updated, they have competitive prices that won't leave you shocked. Their knowledgeable staff has combined 20 years of service of pool chemistry and pool installation. So next time before heading out of town or for a long drive, stop by and check out the store, the Pool Place, located inside the Handyman Hardware in downtown West Unity.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Top of the third inning, 2-1 Hilltop on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Leadoff man, Caden Leppelmeyer drills one to center, but right at Cam Slosher for a second time tonight. So he is 0 for 2 now with that fly out to center field. That'll bring Maddox Baker to the plate. He flew out to Cameron Shemp in left field his first time up, so he is 0 for 1. Hilltop, 13 wins a season ago. They went 13-10, sit at 13-9 right now. The first pitch from Haynes, squaring and yanking it back and taking a strike is Baker. They brought 4 starters back, but part of this lineup includes 3 freshmen that have been major contributors for Tony Gehrig. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with that one, 1-1. Tony said that, as we said, he feels like this is possibly his most talented team ever. Kids up and down through the lineup, contributing in a variety of ways. Some rough stretches, especially on the offensive end, but it's never been a question of talent. Swung on, and that's hit the opposite way, foul, and will drift out of play. 2-0, Monroeville leads Montpelier in regional semifinal softball. Lady Locos in a second regional there in school history, the first since 2004. Trying to advance. They'd play Cary in a Friday night final, if so. But a little work to do for them. Bryan advanced earlier with a 5-0 win over Maumee. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Maddox Baker. Here's Haynes' pitch. Swung on, ground ball. Third baseman Dempsey, good play to knock it down and then come up slinging to Terry Rebeck to retire the speedy Baker for the second out of the inning. Corey Herman now to the plate. Corey hit one to right field. Jacob Haskell unable to handle it. It was E9, and he came around and scored the only Edgerton run on the Noah Weaver triple. Hits here with the bases empty and 2 outs like he did in the first inning. Takes strike 1. Herman, number 1 or 2 in all offensive categories for Edgerton. And one of those kids that came back along with a Noah Weaver and Caden Kinnerk from last year. Haynes overthrew that one and bounced it back to the screen, 2-0. I mentioned Edgerton walked it off in the semis last year and then lost in the district championship to North Central. North Central went to a regional for the first time since 1989. The 1-1 from Haynes. Slider, high chopper to the shortstop. Wade Wagner has a nice throw across, and he guns Herman down, I should say, for a 1-2-3. Third inning for Edgerton. Middle of the third on a beautiful sunny Wednesday afternoon in Bryan. 2-1. Cadets lead the Dogs.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Fall is a great time to work on your home. Is your home well insulated? Field Supply Center in Blakesley is now stocking the Attic Cat and the Pro Cap blown insulation system. Forget about the dust from the old blown insulation. Attic Cat is the new clean way to insulate your walls and attic. Field Supply Center also offers CertainTeed Landmark shingles, one of the best shingles for your roof. Now is the time to take care of your home. Whether you need insulation, shingles, siding, or window, make Field Supply in Blakesley your first stop.
Family is at the heart of everything we do. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we understand that your family's needs evolve over time, and we're here to support you through every stage of your journey. Whether it's saving for your kids' education, upgrading to a larger home, or planning for retirement, we're here to help you prioritize what matters most. Join us at Midwest Community, and let's build a stronger financial future for your family. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org to learn more today.
Home half of the third inning, Dempsey takes a curveball away for ball 1. Devin Dempsey hit by a pitch, came around and scored a run. Caden Kinnerk in at the cut of the grass at third, thinking maybe the speedy Dempsey might try to lay one down, but instead he drops one into left field for a base hit. Devin Dempsey with a single, and Hilltop picks up their 4th hit of the afternoon. That'll bring Race Haynes to the plate. He doubled and scored a run his first time up. I want to talk a little bit about that Edgerton schedule. Archbold, Lincoln View, Leipzig for a pair, Evergreen for a pair, Eastside, Indiana. All teams that are either good this year, have been good. Eastside, not sure where they were this year, but traditionally have been pretty good in baseball. And then the GMC this year, a fantastic conference for Edgerton to be involved with. A conference won by Wayne Trace again. Just give you some records in a moment. Dempsey with a good lead, stepping off as Herman. Trace 19-5, Tenora 19-6, Fairview 17-4, Paulding 11-8, and then you get Edgerton at 12-9, and they were a 3-4 team in the GMC. Here comes Herman ready to deal. There goes Dempsey. The pitch is away. It's juggled by Flower, and that juggle, I don't know if he'd have got him if he handled it cleanly, but he certainly had no shot once he juggled a little bit, and Dempsey's into scoring position, swiping second. So now it's up to Race Haynes here and see if he can drive him in. Number 2 hitter in this lineup. Hilltop 2, Edgerton 1 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Herman's pitch. Off speed, it's a bunt, and it's down the third base line, and everybody's going to be safe. A bunt single for Race Haynes. And now they're on the corners for Hilltop with nobody out. 5th hit of the game for Hilltop. Haynes has 2 of them, and now it'll be Terry Rebeck coming up. The freshman Rebeck has a sacrifice fly and an RBI. Haynes probably moving into scoring position. What play will Edgerton have on? They're at double play distance now. Swung on, lifted in the air. It's in foul territory. Weaver tries to make an over-the-shoulder grab and cannot. That was going to be a tough play as it was twisting and tornadoing there in foul territory up the first base line. Nothing in one now here on Terry Rebeck. Dempsey at third, Haynes at first, nobody out, 3rd inning. Hilltop 2 and Edgerton 1. The 1-strike pitch. Low and away, 1-1. Herman will check the runners. Straightens and pitches. Swung on, fouled away by Rebeck and out of play, and it's now a ball and 2 strikes. Winner of this one gets the winner of our late game tonight, which, by the way, won't start before 7:30. Probably closer to a quarter to 8 to try to give Montpelier fans as much time to get back from Rossford. Here's the 1-2. Rebeck takes a breaking ball a little bit up, 2-2. 2 runs in the first for Hilltop, 1 run in the top of the first for Edgerton. 2-1, Cadets with a lead. Bottom of the 3rd right now. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Rebeck. Runners on the corners, nobody out. The pitch. Curveball, ground ball. Baker handles it at short. Flips to Sanchez at second for 1. Relay not in time. Dempsey scores, and it's 3-1. No RBI for Rebeck, but bat on ball gets the run in. That's the 2nd run scored for Devin Dempsey this afternoon. And it's a 3-1 advantage. 1 out and 1 on for Cameron Slosher, the Hilltop cleanup man. The pitch, Slosher, first ball, fastball swinging, skies one into shallow right field. Krantz moves in and makes the grab for out number 2. Had to fight the sun a little bit there, and the wind, but Krantz with a nice play defensively. Bottom of the 3rd, Patrick Henry leads Delphos St. John's in Division 4, 1-0. Two down, runner on first. That's Rebeck. Wade Wagner singled his last time and only time up. Takes a curveball for strike 1. Divisions 2 and 3 will be playing their district semifinals tomorrow. We'll talk about some of those matchups, including a game you can hear on our sister station, Q96.5, tomorrow. Here's the 0-1. Another slow curve, bouncer to Knurk at third. Sets his feet, guns across, and retires Wagner for the final out of the inning. However, Hilltop scratches out a run in the inning, and they extend their lead. We are through 3 at Sumter and Bryan. Cadets 3 and the Bulldogs 1.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
See Black Swamp Equipment in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call your State Farm agent, Jody Herman, in downtown Archbold today.
We move to the 4th inning, 3-1, Hilltop with the lead here in this one. We talk about other districts coming up tomorrow in Division 3 at Defiance. 2 o'clock start time. Archbold and Ottawa Hills will do battle. Ottawa Hills, of course, advanced to state last season. Game 2 will be Lake against Otsego. Again, that's Division 3 at Defiance coming up tomorrow. Wayne Trace will be playing in Elida tomorrow at 5 o'clock. They get Liberty Benton. The early game is Coldwater versus Eastwood. Here's the first pitch of this 4th inning as Noah Weaver waits for it and takes high, ball 1. Noah Weaver, Scotty Krantz, and Kellen Sanchez due up. Bryan will face Napoleon in Division 2 district play at Archbold tomorrow. That's at 4. The late game will be Defiance versus Maumee. Fastball pumped in for a strike. 1-1 now on Noah Weaver. Weaver tripled his first time up, drove in Edgerton's only run of the game. The next pitch is hit into the air into left field. Cameron Schimpf only has to move, well, now continuing to move because it got caught up in the jet stream a little bit, but is there for the first out of the inning. Weaver flying out to Schimpf in left. 1 down, Scotty Krantz. He flew out to Cameron Slosher in center field his first time up. Montpelier and North Central. Our late game, that's a 1 versus 4 seed matchup. 1 ball, no strikes on Krantz. Right-hander against right-hander. Here's Schimpf's. Here's Haynes 1-0. Haynes kind of just flipped it towards center field, and Krantz drops it in for a single. About ready to save a pitch in on the hands and fought it off beautifully to bloop 1 to center. Scotty Krantz's first hit of the game. That is Edgerton's 3rd hit of the game. They have the triple from Weaver, Krantz with a single, Braden Leppelmeyer with a single. A run and 3 hits. 3 runs, 5 hits for Hilltop thus far. 1 out, 1 on. 3-1 Hilltop in the 4th. Swung on, fouled back by Sanchez. We're due to play the district final back here in Bryan on Friday at 5. 0-1 the count. We flip-flop our games here tonight because of allowing Montpelier. Nice gesture by the other school districts, the other 3, to say yes. Montpelier softball playing at 5, and baseball was scheduled to be the 5 o'clock game. Now that's the reason for that 7:30 to 7:45 time frame tonight. 0-1 the pitch. Fastball away, 1-1. 3-1 Hilltop, top of the 4th inning here from Bryan in this district semifinal in Division 4. Game time temperature around 81 degrees. Just a gorgeous night for baseball. Wind continues to blow to center field and maybe a touch to right center field. There goes the runner. Pitches up. Throw is not nearly in time. Almost over sliding the base, though, was Krantz. He does get the stolen base. But hanging on with the tag was shortstop Wade Wagner. Into scoring position, though, now for Kellen Sanchez, freshman that has delivered for Edgerton this year. The 2-1 pitch coming up from Haynes. Takes outside, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. Hilltop won 7-1 over TC to get here. Edgerton blistered Antwerp 8-2. The step off and throw to second, diving back safely, was Krantz. In fact, it ricocheted off him on that pickoff attempt. We have had a pickoff play in this game tonight so far. Haynes has been staked to the 3-1 lead. Edgerton trying to claw a run out at least here in this inning with that Krantz base runner at second. Here's the 3-1 delivery. Swung on, fouled away by Sanchez, and that runs the count full. 3-2 on Kellen Sanchez. We know we're heading to Elida. That's a certainty with one of these 4 moving through. That game would be played Thursday, May 30th at 5, so a week from tomorrow at Elida. The 3-2 is hit into the air toward right center field. That's going to be trouble. In fact, that'll be a gap job. It's a 3-2 game as Krantz will score easily. Sanchez in with a stand-up double. Kellen Sanchez took advantage of a pitch up in the strike zone. And it is now 3-2. By the way, if you're wondering, hey, Andy, did these teams play in the regular season? They did. Back on April the 8th, a game at Edgerton and a game won by Hilltop 11-6. Here it's 3-2 right now. Hilltop with the lead. Still 1 out in the inning and a runner at second for Braden Leppelmeyer. Leppelmeyer 1 for 1 with a single. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. Good block by Dempsey. 1 ball, no strikes. Guardians finished the sweep of the Mets today. And now they're off to the West Coast. Monroeville has tacked on to their lead. They lead Montpelier in regional softball now 4-0. Winner of that place, Carey. A swing and a miss. Tardy on the swing was Braden Leppelmeyer. 1-1 the count. 3-2 game. Hilltop with the lead. Here comes Race Haynes, 1-1 delivery. A breaking ball in, 2-1, and a little bit low. Threw it down to second, but Sanchez didn't have enough of a lead to maybe even warrant the throw. 2-1 now on Braden Leppelmeyer. The pitch. Swung on, skied toward Schimpf in left field. He will get the feet set and make the grab for out number 2. That'll bring Jackson Flower to the plate. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time up. We mentioned the Guardians are heading west. They get the LA Angels this weekend. 9:38 first pitch when they start that series. This and go throughout the weekend. 2 down, runner on second for Flower, who is 0 for 1. The first pitch is down in the dirt, skips away from Dempsey. Sanchez will easily cruise into third. And now 90 feet away from a tie baseball game. 3-2 the score in this one. We mentioned this district. Super competitive was what we would anticipate. No dominant team, no dominant pitcher necessarily. 11-13 wins, and all 4 with winning records. That's not always the case at this district through the years. Haynes from the windup, the 1-0. Slider away, 2-0. They're in the 4th inning, also in Division 4. Delphos St. John's continues to trail Patrick Henry 2-0 in that district semi. 2 balls and no strikes. The next offering, fastball drilled for a strike. Winner of that PH St. John's game would play Leipzig. Leipzig beat Lincoln View earlier. Here it's 3-2. Hilltop leading Edgerton. We're in the 4th. Top of the 4th inning. Runner on third, 2 away. Haynes 2-1. Swung on and missed by Flower, 2-2. Trying to get out of this with limited damage. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Haynes has his pitch. Here it comes. Another slider, and Flower waves and misses for strike 3. Inning complete, but Edgerton does answer back and claw out a run. Middle of the 4th, and a main stops of Northwest Ohio. Mid-game update coming your way. 3-2, Hilltop leads Edgerton. We'll be right back.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase. The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
Back here in Bryan, it is time for a Main Stops mid-game update. 3-2 our score. Hilltop leading Edgerton. It has been Race Haynes against Corey Herman here so far. Edgerton got 1 in the first and just scored their 2nd run here in the top half of this 4th inning. Hilltop scored a pair of runs in the 1st inning and got 1 in the 3rd inning. As far as hits, Noah Weaver has an RBI triple. Scotty Krantz has a single and a run scored. Kellen Sanchez an RBI double. Braden Leppelmeyer has a single. Devin Dempsey a single, a stolen base, and a run scored. Race Haynes is 2 for 2 with a run scored in this game. Rebeck a sac fly RBI, and starting this inning with a sharp single to left field is Cameron Schimpf. We hadn't even gotten to Cameron yet. That's his 2nd hit of the game, so he is now 2 for 2. That's where we're at. That's your Main Stops of Northwest Ohio mid-game update. Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Don't forget, tomorrow is Thirsty Thursday at the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. A leadoff single for Schimpf, the left fielder, and it's Brennan Dempsey who is up now. He grounded out to Caden Knurk at 3rd, so he's 0 for 1. Breaking ball that he lifts foul and out of play. 0-1 the count. Hilltop 3 and Edgerton 2 on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Herman comes set at the belt. The 1-strike pitch. Swing and a miss by Dempsey, 0-2. Schimpf is a threat to run. Let's see what Tony Gehrig elects to do here with an 0-2 count on Dempsey, who's the number 7 hitter. Schimpf goes. It's a breaking ball, a swing and a miss, strike 3, and Schimpf will easily swipe second after Dempsey is punched out for the first out of the inning. Minster and Marion Local tied at 1, bottom of the 3rd inning. We give you that score because that's the opposite district that will feed into the regional. Fort Recovery and Parkway playing the late game. The winner coming out of there will play the winner coming out of here in the regionals next week. Curveball strike to Micah Rossman, who's DHing for Jacob Haskell. Rossman flew out to Krantz in right field, so he's 0 for 1. 0-1 the count with 1 out in the inning and a runner on second. And waving and missing as Rossman got out in front of that Herman pitch. And it's 0-2. Good crowd on hand, as you would anticipate out of both these schools. 0-2. Support their kids well. Just missed outside, did Herman. 1-2 the count. Top 4 seeds playing here in this district. This is 2 versus 3. Hilltop the 2 seed, Edgerton the 3. The 1-2 offering. Breaking ball just away, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Rossman, the number 8 hitter in this Hilltop lineup. Schimpf is at second. 1 out in the inning. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. It's down in the dirt. It will require a Flower throwdown, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts for Corey Herman. Neither of these guys will overpower you with the velo, but they're able to trust their defenses. Low strikeout counts for the most part. 2 outs for Brady Wagner. Tapped out to the pitcher, Corey Herman, his first time up. Takes inside for ball 1. Tony Gehrig would love to see this situation turned over to his top of the lineup here in the 4th. Dempsey's on deck. 3-2 Cadets, bottom of the 4th inning. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, ground ball. Knoerk knocks it down, juggled it just a bit, still has time, throws across. Inning is over. 4 in the books here in Bryan as Hilltop strands a runner at second in that inning. Your score in this Division IV district semifinal, Hilltop 3 and Edgerton 2.
Are you in need of quality furniture and appliances? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. With Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, and Ashley Furniture, and Jamieson mattresses, and new to the store, Molecule mattresses. Made right in Auburn, Indiana. You'll find everything you need for your home. Plus, our trained technicians provide service to all makes and models of appliances. With unbeatable prices and impeccable customer service, Direct Link Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your home needs. Don't wait. Shop Direct Link Appliance and Furniture today.
Michael Jordan once said, some people want it to happen, some wish it would happen, and others make it happen. The Edgerton Bulldogs want it, wish for it, and make it happen. The Edgerton Athletic Boosters want to thank all of the Edgerton athletes for their hard work and dedication and want to wish the athletes and coaches good luck. So from the Edgerton Athletic Boosters, go get 'em Bulldogs. We're behind you all of the way. Good luck to all the Edgerton athletes.
No matter the season, there are always projects to do, and Donaldson's Ace Hardware has you covered. Take advantage of Milwaukee M18 Fuel half-inch brushless hammer drill driver kit for $299 and get select M18 power tools or battery for free. Or purchase a Craftsman V20 battery and charger starter kit for $129 and get 2 select V20 power tools and accessories for free. Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan has what you need. Ace, the helpful place.
9-1-2 for Edgerton here in the top of the 5th inning. Caden Knoerk just took ball 1. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to center field in Cameron Slosher. Here's the 1-0 pitch, a cut and a miss. 1-1. Caden Leppelmeyer, Maddox Baker due up following Knoerk here in the 5th inning. Staring in and ready to go is Haynes. The 1-1 swung on and hit into the air to straightaway center field. Slosher again, first out of the inning. Speaking of Slosher in center, he's retired Knoerk twice, and now Caden Leppelmeyer, who's flown out to Slosher twice tonight as we start to go the 3rd time through the Edgerton lineup. Right-handed hitting Leppelmeyer, 0 for 2. 3-2, Hilltop leads Edgerton here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard in the 5th. A swing and a miss by Leppelmeyer, 0-1. Hilltop trying to cash in. They've had some appearances here in the district and just trying to get to a district final and have that shot to get popped up. First base side, foul territory. Rebeck over, makes the grab. And that's the 2nd out on the foul out by Leppelmeyer. 2 away for Maddox Baker. Baker 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out this afternoon. Working our way into this Wednesday evening. Again back here Friday night at 5 for the district championship game. Winner gets game 2's winner, Montpelier and North Central. Haynes pitch. Slider, perfect location, strike 1. Baker the shortstop. Swings it left-handed. 0-1 on him. Here's the pitch. Fastball way up high, 1-1. Northwest Ohio with some chances to get teams to regionals across the area. The 1-1, I'm talking true Northwest Ohio, missed wide, 2-1. I mentioned somebody's advancing here. PH with a shot in Division 4 as well. D3, you've got Wayne Trace and Archibald Ottawa Hills, of course, is over in Lucas County, but still swung on, and that is roped into right field. That'll be a base hit. Baker has speed. He's looking for two, and will get there. It'll be cut off by Haskell. Relay coming in. Baker put the brakes on, and now has to dive back into second as they were tossing it to Wagner, the shortstop. If he'd have been covering the bag instead of off the bag, they may have retired Baker. But as it stands, Maddox Baker, a two-out double, representing the tying run at second for Corey Herman. Herman is 0 for 2. He is grounded out, and then his first at-bat, he did reach on an air, flying out to right field. Came around and scored a run. Righty-righty matchup. A fastball that is going to be hit high into the air. First base side, and it's the first baseman, Reback, who puts it away to retire Herman, to retire Edgerton, and to strand the tying run at second base. Middle of the fifth inning in this first district semifinal tonight. Boy, it has been a fun one, an entertaining one. It has been a good one. Well-played game thus far. 3-2, Hilltop with the lead. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Tammy Bergman with Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe has cared for our neighbors for a century. We believe when communities are strong, everyone benefits. From your family to your assets, your employees to your business. We're proud to partner with Central Insurance to protect what matters most to you, because you are what matters most to us. Here's to the next 100 years of delivering on our promise to provide peace of mind on good days and when facing the unexpected. Learn more at AndrewsO'Neill&Lowe.com.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
Hilltop 3, Edgerton 2, as we move to the bottom half of inning number 5. It's the top of the Hilltop order going through for a third time. Devin Dempsey, Race Haynes, and Terry Rebeck ready to face Corey Herman. The starters working into the fifth inning of this one. Montpelier and North Central will play game 2. It will be Kenneth Smeltzer for the Locos and Ethan Beard getting the ball for North Central. Conference game won by Montpelier, of course, as part of their 7-0 BBC championship year. Dempsey is ready, takes an off-speed pitch outside, ball 1. Dempsey's been on base both times, hit by a pitch the first time, and then singled the second time. He has 2 runs scored and a stolen base, so a productive day at the plate for Devin Dempsey. Edgerton stays soft away, and it's 2-0 now to Dempsey. Hilltop 3, Edgerton 2, bottom of the fifth inning. Corey Herman stepping off the rubber to gather himself a little bit, and now is ready. The 2-0 delivery. Fastball in the dirt and away as well, 3-0. 3 balls and no strikes on Devin Dempsey. Will Tony Gehrig green light him? Here's the 3-0. Nope, taking all the way, and it's delivered for a strike on the inside corner, 3-1. Hilltop 13-9, the 2 seed. Edgerton 12-9, the 3 seed. Herman's 3-1 pitch. Called strike on the outside corner, and that'll run the count full. Herman trying to battle his way back from 3-0 to 3-2 now. Here comes the payoff pitch from Herman. Down low, ball 4. And Dempsey on base for a third time tonight, and third different way tonight. Race Haynes is yet to be retired. He has doubled and bunt singled, and now Mike Gilland will come out for a quick meeting at the mound with Corey Herman. We'll stay right here as his infield will come together. You're listening to High School District Semifinal Baseball on this Wednesday evening on WBNO FM in Bryan. So glad you could be with us. Happy and excited to bring you these games tonight. We anticipated, and that's it for Corey Herman, it appears. He will head toward the dugout, and it'll be Caden Knurk. So we are going to take a 30-second timeout here as Knurk will warm up. We'll tell you a little bit about Knurk and more when we come back.
Edgerton Forge, located on US 6 just outside of Edgerton, are proud supporters of Edgerton Bulldog athletes. Looking for a new career? Apply online at edgertonforge.com/careers or stop in and see them for an application and tour the facility at 257 East Morrison Street in Edgerton, Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Join them as they forge into the future. Good luck and play tough tonight. Go Bulldogs!
So here comes Caden Knurk, who has gone the third most amount of innings this season. He's pitched 22 innings on the year. Knurk 1-2 with a 4.50 ERA. He has allowed 21 runs, 11 of them earned, has struck out 7 and walked 19 on the year. He's given up 20 hits on the season. This is a staff with an ERA of 4.19 entering play tonight. And now Knurk is on to try to keep this a 3-2 game. The runner at first, Dempsey, is the responsibility of Herman, who will just flip-flop with Knurk. So Herman to third, Knurk to the mound. Easy defensive change. More activity down in that Edgerton bullpen. Chance here for the Cadets. Leading at 3-2. Dempsey a runner at first. Has already swiped a base tonight. One of the prime base stealers for the Cadets. Again, Haynes 2 for 2 as the right-hander is ready to dig in. 2 for 2 with a run scored. Bunt single his last time up. Doubled his first time. Throw over, and Dempsey is back pretty easily. Hadn't gotten much of a lead yet. Herman even with a bag at third. Outfield, medium deep, pretty much straight away. The lanky Knurk deals. It's delivered as a ball, and Dempsey steals second. The throw will skip into center field, but Leppelmeyer doing his job, hustling to come back it up, and Dempsey gets another stolen base. Second of the game, and they called it ball one. Wasn't sure if I said strike or ball, but it is ball one on Race Haynes. RBI chance here for Haynes. The 1-0. Down low, blocked by Flower, 2-0. Hilltop 2 in the first, 1 in the third. Edgerton single runs in the first and the fourth. 3-2 Hilltop, bottom of the fifth inning here in this D4 district semifinal on WBNO FM Bryan. Hitters count for Haynes. Knurk's 2-0 pitch. And it hit Haynes in the middle of the back. First and second, and nobody out for Terry Rebeck. Rebeck, the number one RBI producer, top average on the team coming into today. He is 0 for 1, reaching on a fielder's choice, and does have a sacrifice fly RBI. Dempsey at second. Haynes at first. Nobody out in the fifth. 3-2 Cadets. Knurk's pitch. Snaps a breaking ball over for a strike. Knurk throws softer than Herman does. And that breaking ball was 57. That was the definition of the high school curveball. 0-1 on Terry Rebeck. The 0-1 pitch. Down in the dirt, again blocked by Flower, 1-1. Montpelier and North Central coming up after this one. 7:30 at the earliest, perhaps closer to 7:45, just for planning purposes as you tune in tonight. Here's the 1-1. Curveball that Rebeck foul tipped, 1-2. Knurk as you said, not going to dazzle you with velocity. He is predominantly off speed. And true to the scouting report, that's what we've seen so far. Mostly off speed here to a couple of hitters. Although the one, he wasn't facing Haynes all that long because he plunked him. Here comes the 1-2 delivery. Swung on, hit towards right center field. That'll drop for a base hit. Dempsey going to be waved around. He will score. Digging for third will be Haynes, and Rebeck comes up with an RBI single. 4-2 Hilltop. Devin Dempsey scores his third run of the game. And now it will be Cameron Slosher, the cleanup man for Hilltop. Slosher's 0 for 2 tonight, grounding out to Sanchez at second and flying out to Krantz in right field. Haynes is at third, Rebeck at first, still nobody out. Another breaking ball that swung on and missed. 0-1 on Cam Slosher. That was the 7th Hilltop hit of the game. 0-1. Knurk straightens the pitch. Swung on, hit towards center field. Leppelmeyer makes the grab. Tagging at third will be Haynes. He will score. It's 5-2 Hilltop. Sacrifice fly. An RBI for Cam Slosher. And Hilltop has a little breathing room now at 5-2. Never enough breathing room, but a little more than when the inning began, let's put it that way. Wade Wagner 1 for 2 with a single, takes low, ball 1. Wagner singled his first time up, grounded out to third then, his last plate appearance. 4 runs officially charged to Herman, that 5th run charged to Knurk. A ball and no strikes. The pitch. Down in the dirt, skips away from Flower. Rebeck moves to second. Wagner, the number 5 hitter. Cameron Schimpf on deck. Hilltop again won in the regular season back in early to mid-April, 11-6. Right now it's 5-2 Cadets. Swung on, hit towards left field. That is well struck. Leppelmeyer, neither Leppelmeyer's going to get to it. Rebeck comes around to score. Digging for second is Wagner, and he's in with a stand-up RBI double. It is now 6-2 Hilltop. A gap job for Wade Wagner. And Knurk's night on the mound is going to be over as the signal has already been made from the bullpen. We're going to get a pitching change. I'm going to hang tight here and see who is checking in here for Edgerton. Actually, let's do this. Let's take a timeout. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is when we come right back after this 30-second timeout. 6-2 Edgerton and looking for more.
Are you looking for a mechanic that really knows how to repair both foreign and domestic vehicles? Let me recommend Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions. Dave has spent the last 25 years diagnosing and repairing all makes and models of vehicles in Northwest Ohio. And he's now teamed up with Jason Dietz on State Route 6 just east of Edgerton. So if you're looking for a mechanic that can fix the problem that your last mechanic couldn't, think of Dave Brown at Jason Dietz Customs and Collisions.
Here on B104 Superstars Country, and we have
Elijah Martin is the third Edgerton pitcher of the night. He has gone 24 1/3 innings, has allowed 14 runs, 7 of them earned on the year, has given up 24 hits, struck out 11, walked 11, and hit 3 batters. He does have an ERA of 2.59. He is a lanky lefty. And now trying to put a fire out in this one. Hilltop has tapped on 3 so far in this 5th inning, and still only 1 man out in a 6-2 game. So Knurk's night completely is done as he has been removed. Third pitcher of the game. Third pitcher this inning. Herman began pitching in this fifth inning. Knurk in relief, but Hilltop has been teeing off. Even the sacrifice, even the out recorded in this inning was allowed out as it was drilled for a sac fly RBI by Schlosser. Cameron Schimpf 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. Runner on second. Still only one out. That's Wagner at second. 6-2 Hilltop on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard as we play here in the bottom of the fifth inning on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Martin's first pitch down in the dirt. It's a wild pitch, but didn't get a read on it, did Wagner, so he'll stay at second. It actually ricocheted off home plate umpire Tim Kleck. A ball and no strikes. Fastball, curveball for Martin, but doesn't, again, throw incredibly hard. The pitch does have some length and strides out, some size coming at you. 2-0 now as he missed low and in on Cameron Schimpf. Number 6 hitter in this Hilltop lineup, the left fielder. Here comes Martin's 2-0 pitch. Swung on, fisted in the air on the infield. Sanchez, now it carries a step or two into shallow center, but Sanchez is there to get Schimpf out on the pop out to second. 2 down in the inning. And now to bring up Brennan Dempsey. Dempsey is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. Winner to get either Montpelier or North Central. If Hilltop hangs on, we're assured of an all-BBC district championship game. Curveball in the dirt. Karams off of Flower and moving to third, and now it's an error on Flower. It'll skip into center field, and Wagner will score the run. 7-2 Hilltop. A ball that Flower should have just eaten. Never even thought about throwing that one. And then through low, and once it got by Herman, it was cruise control then for Wagner to score. Bases empty, 2 away now for Brennan Dempsey. That's a pitch in the dirt. The wheels have come off for the Bulldogs here in the fifth inning. 4 runs in. 7-2 Hilltop on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Rocking and firing. Swung on, chopped foul by Dempsey. 1-1 the count now. The next Elijah Martin delivery. Misses inside, ball 3. 3-1. Bryan Lady Bears are in the regional final in softball. They won today, 5-0 over Maumee. Montpelier playing Monroeville right now. Last we heard it was 4-0 Monroeville. Delivering strike 2 is Elijah Martin. So full count now on Brennan Dempsey. 2 down, bases empty, home half of the fifth. 4 runs across. It's 7-2 Hilltop, breaking open a close game. A swing and a miss by Dempsey for strike 3, and he's down on strikes for a second time tonight. But as we said, 4 runs across for Hilltop. 5 in the books in this district semifinal game. Hilltop leading it 7-2.
Are you ready to elevate your archery game? Then look no further than Knocking Point Outfitters, conveniently located just outside of Bryan off US Route 6. No need to worry about the weather. We've got an indoor archery range to keep you on target and in top form. Call for open range hours, and coming soon, experience the thrill of Techno Hunt and 3D archery. Bring your own bows, and all you have to do is snag our special tips. Plus, discover our extensive selection of guns, bows, and ammo in stock. Knocking Point is your go-to destination for all things archery and more. Visit us today and let the adventure begin. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
7-2, Hilltop with the lead. Edgerton 6 outs remaining in their season. They do have an offense that is capable, very capable of scoring runs. So this thing don't go away just yet. Noah Weaver, the number 4 hitter, will start things for Edgerton here in the 6th inning. Haynes, first pitch is a slider that's ball 1. Weaver 1 for 2 with an RBI triple. He'll be followed by Scotty Krantz and Kellen Sanchez, all kids with hits in this game. Here's the 1-0 from Haynes. Swung on, ground ball to short. Gliding to his left is Wade Wagner. Throws high, but Rebeck climbs the ladder to make the play for the first out of the inning. 1 away for Scotty Krantz. He's 1 for 2 with a single, a stolen base, and a run scored in this game. Edgerton a run each in the 1st and the 4th. Hilltop 2 in the 1st, 1 in the 3rd, and a 4 spot in the 5th. The first pitch is drilled for strike 1 on Krantz. Cadets began the game 13-9. Edgerton came in at 12-9. Montpelier North Central to come. Here's the 1 strike. Fastball a little bit away, 1-1. Great job by Nathan Keel and his tournament staff here at Bryan and the Parks and Rec staff. Sumter looks terrific. The 1-1 curveball kind of slipped out of his hands, and Haynes tapped himself on the chest saying, "That's mine, that's on me." 2-1 now on Scotty Krantz. Here's Haynes' 2-1 delivery. Fastball hit into the air. Third base side. Dempsey, the third baseman, in fact, camps out number 2. So 2 down in the inning. Kellen Sanchez 1 for 2 with an RBI double. Sanchez, open stance, right-handed bat from the first base side of the rubber. Haynes deals. Swung on, and that is hit into the air to left center field, and it's a 1, 2, 3 inning as Slosher slides over, and quietly go the Dogs in the 6th. Middle of the 6th inning. Cadets 7, Bulldogs 2.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley, and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
A life well lived is a life well remembered. Hi, I'm Sierra.
And I'm Paul Rorig Jr., and we are the 3rd generation owners of Fackler Monument in Montpelier, Ohio.
Everyone deserves to be remembered, and we can help you with a customized memorial for you or your loved one.
Whether it's a picture design, custom creation, a small marker, or a large monument, we've got the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, where 3 generations of tradition and trust come together.
Visit us online at facklermonument.com.
7-2, Hilltop with the lead over Edgerton as we move to the bottom of the 6th inning. They are in the 6th inning in Rossford in that Division IV regional semifinal in softball. Monroeville has added another, and Monroeville leads Montpelier 5-0 now in that one. Winner of that game will face Cary in the regional championship game Friday at 5. Again, our late game, if you're wondering a little bit, they'll work the field and get through all of the things in between game. We will not start before 7:30, so even if this thing comes to an end in the next 10, 15 minutes or so, there will still be a delay. We will turn things back over to B-Rock and the studios for the best rock and roll in Northwest Ohio until we're ready to go on the air for Game 2. Hilltop looking to add more, and coming to the plate is Micah Rossman, the DH. 8-9-1. Marion Local and Minster get you an update here in a moment. Rossman 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground out. Takes in the dirt for ball 2. It is Marion Local leading Minster 6-1. Anything can happen in MAC games. A swing and a miss. Patrick Henry leads 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning over Delphos St. John's. Two balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a foul tip by Rossman, 2-2. PH trying to get through in Division 4, where they would face Leipzig. At Marion Local, Minster winner. Here's the 2-2. Rossman takes a called strike 3 on the outside corner, so he's caught looking in that lefty-lefty matchup for the first out. The Minster Marion Local winner will face the winner of Fort Recovery and Parkway. Minster Marion Local held true to seeds. The bottom part of that bracket is the 6 seed against a 9 seed. And that one is hit high into the air to left field by Brady Wagner. Caden Leppelmeyer has it for out number 2. 2 down, bases empty for the top of the order, and Devin Dempsey, who has been on base all 3 times for Hilltop. Officially, he's 1 for 1 with a single. Hit by a pitch and walked. He has scored 3 runs. He has stolen 2 bases. So he has been a pest to Edgerton tonight, as is the case on a good leadoff hitter. 1 ball, no strikes. Edgerton will be sending the bottom third of their lineup to the plate in the 7th inning. Braden Leppelmeyer, Jackson Flower due up, and that's a strike. And that would be, we'll see who hits in the 9 hole. 1-1, because it's Knurk, and he's out of the game. We'll see if they decide if it's Martin or is it going to be somebody else. Here's the 1-1 from the lefty Martin. Swung on. Dempsey drills one into left center field. That'll drop for a base hit. Devin Dempsey's 2nd hit of the game. It's a 2-out single. And now it's Race Haynes. Haynes has doubled and bunt singled, and then hit by a pitch. So he's officially 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored. Dempsey will have to watch it now because his lead, he's got a lefty keeping an eye on him. The pitch, swung on, first ball swinging, curling down the left field line. If it's fair, it's trouble. A diving attempt, Leppelmeyer got it! What a play by Caden Leppelmeyer. He dove into foul territory, full extension, and made the play for the final out of the inning. That'll do it for Hilltop in the bottom of the 6th inning. Last chance time, Edgerton. Can they build off that momentum? Boy, they need a lot. They trail 7-2 in the 7th.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Well, Race Haynes trying for the complete game district semifinal win, goes back out onto the mound here to face again the bottom third of the lineup. Braden Leppelmeyer will be the first one up. Caden Leppelmeyer, what an amazing grab in left field. Didn't take away a hit officially because the play was completed in foul territory, but still laying out to come up with that defensive gem to end the 6th inning. Braden Leppelmeyer 1 for 2 tonight with a single.
They got guys that can hit. That is for sure. Definitely, like you said earlier, before the game. They got the
Right-hander against right-hander. Haynes ready to stare in and deliver this first pitch of the 7th inning. Rocks and fires. It's a fastball that's there for strike 1 at 78. Again, game 2 tonight. Montpelier, the 1 seed, against number 4 seed, North Central. The Eagles are the defending district champ. The 0-1. Fastball, club foul, and out of play by Leppelmeyer. 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. Missed inside with a heater. 1-2. Here's Haynes in the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off, and not out of play, but Dempsey unable to shed and get there in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're in the 7th, 7-2 Hilltop in this district semifinal. Braden Leppelmeyer back in the box is ready. So is Haynes. The 1-2 delivery. Sharp breaking ball that just missed outside. 2-2. It's a breaker that has some bite on it. 2-2 now on Leppelmeyer. The pitch. Fastball fisted in the air to shallow right field. Drifting back and making the grab is Brady Wagner, the second baseman, for out number 1 here in the 7th inning. That'll bring Jackson Flower to the plate. It is still, Canuck was remaining in. They have the option of that DH to stay in, so that's why Canuck is, the lineup he's listed as a third baseman / DH. So that's why he will still hit in that number 9 spot. Want to correct myself. Flower waves at the first fastball, 0-1. Jackson Flower 0 for 2 tonight. Has struck out and reached on a fielder's choice. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on, ground ball up the middle. It's a base hit. Sliding into center field, Jackson Flower. A 1-out single. And it is Caden Canuck. 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts to center field. 7-2, Hilltop with the lead. 1 down, runner on first here in the 7th inning. Becomes a station-to-station situation here now in a 5-run game. Haynes comes set at the belt. The pitch. Fastball up and away, 1-0. I believe I've seen an 81 tonight, but mostly it's in that 78 to 80 range, sitting with a fastball. 1 ball, no strikes. It's been effective, giving up just 2 runs. Paints the outside corner to Canuck, and he's been their ace all year. 1.69 ERA coming in. A ball and a strike on Caden Canuck. Here's the 1-1 from Haynes, a breaking ball fouled away. It's 1-2 now. One ball, 2 strikes on Canuck. 1 out, 1 on, 7-2. Cadets, 7th inning. Here's Haynes' pitch. Swung on. Canuck hangs in there at 1-2. Seven runs on 9 hits for this Hilltop offense tonight. Edgerton, a couple of runs on 5. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hit toward left field. Moving in is Ship. The diving grab. Did he come up with it? Yes, he did. I'll see your diving catch in left field, Caden Leppelmeyer, and I'll raise you one as well as he stole a hit away from Canuck. Great play, Cameron Schimpf in left field. And now Edgerton down to their final out of the season. It's up to Caden Leppelmeyer. He's 0 for 3 on the game. 2 flyouts and a foul out. Couple of gems here in back-to-back at-bats. Slider down and in, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes on Caden Leppelmeyer. Haynes, a head nod, a peek at the runner, and now the 1-0 pitch. Down in the dirt, knocked away by Dempsey to stay in front of him. It's 2-0. Update on Patrick Henry, Delphus St. John's. PH has won 2-0. So the Patriots are in the district final in baseball. In D4, that's the opposite regional. Swung on, hit toward left field. Schimpf a long run in again and makes the grab. Ball game is over. Hilltop will play for a Division IV district championship Friday night at 5 o'clock. Edgerton gets a single in the inning and strand that base runner. Final tonight in our first district semifinal. Hilltop 7 and Edgerton 2. Stay with us. A break. And back with a wrap-up from Brian when we come back.
Graduation is a time to remember and a time to dream. A time to look back and a time to reach forward. A time to say goodbye to yesterday and a time to greet tomorrow with courage. 2020 Custom Molded Plastics in Holiday City would like to congratulate all the 2024 seniors and wish them good luck with all their future endeavors. Summertime is the perfect time to think about pools. Come visit the Pool Place, located inside the Handyman Hardware in quaint downtown West Unity. They've got a full line of pool supplies along with electronic water testing to keep your water crystal clear. If you've always dreamed of laying around a pool all summer, they can help you make that dream come true. If it's liner replacement or just old equipment that needs updated, they have competitive prices that won't leave you shocked. Their knowledgeable staff has combined 20 years of service of pool chemistry and pool installation. So next time before heading out of town or for a long drive, stop by and check out the store, the Pool Place, located inside the Handyman Hardware in downtown West Unity.
From Camco Industries in West Junior, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, our 500 associates wish to recognize the area graduates. Your hard work and dedication is leading you to well-deserved success. We all share in your excitement, and we wish you all good luck in your next adventure. Congratulations to all the 2024 graduates.
Spring is here. Hi, I'm Sierra.
And I'm Paul Rorig Jr. We're the third-generation owners of the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio.
And when it comes to remembering your loved ones, we are here to help guide you.
Absolutely. Everyone deserves to be remembered, and at Fackler Monument, we are here to help you choose the perfect memorial.
Whether it's a picture design, custom creation, a small marker, or large monument, we've got the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company.
Serving the tri-state area since 1924.
Welcome back to this one where Hilltop moves to 14-9, and they move to the district championship game with a 7-2 win in this one. Getting the win on the mound, Race Haynes, as he goes the distance, scattering 2 runs, 6 hits, just a couple of strikeouts in this game. No walks in this game issued in the win for Race Haynes. As far as hitting tonight, Devin Dempsey, a couple of singles, 3 runs scored and 2 stolen bases. Race Haynes had 2 hits and a run scored. Terry Rebeck, an RBI single, a sac fly RBI, and a run scored. Cameron Slosher, a sacrifice fly RBI. Wade Wagner, an RBI double, also had a single, a run scored, and a stolen base. Cameron Schimpf went 2 for 3 with a pair of singles in this game. Corey Herman saddled with the loss tonight in this one, as Edgerton will bow out at 12-10, and we say goodbye for Edgerton to Elijah Martin, Caden Leppelmeyer, Caden Knirk, and Landon Perry as the seniors who will graduate tonight. But for Hilltop, it's a march into the district championship game, and we know we have an all BBC district final coming up, because game 2 tonight will be 12-8 North Central against 11-8 Montpelier. Montpelier, the 1 seed, North Central, the number 4 seed. As we said, our late game won't start until at least 7:30 and probably closer to 7:45. So we won't, we're going to actually leave programming here for a while and then come back. Congratulations to Hilltop as the Cadets make it to the district final as they eliminate Edgerton tonight. 7-2 your final. More rock now. We'll be back on the air probably in that 7:30 neighborhood, give or take, for coverage tonight here on V-Rock 100.9.